So I did a hair tutorial today on how to get fabulous curls like these by a Youcurl wand, if you guys don't know what the Youcurl is itself. So I did this video basically just to show you guys on my technique on how to curl it and the way I style it at the end, and the products I use. That's pretty much it. So if you like to see how I style my hair like this, then keep on watching. And make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe at the end. Hey guys, I'm going to do a tutorial today on curling my hair. My hair is a little naturally curly, but not the curly that I want it. So I'm going to be using my Youcurl today. We also will be using heat protector. You can buy this at Sally's. It is Beyond the Zone Turn Up the Heat Flat Iron Protection. It is, right now there's a sale, buy one get one free, which isn't bad, especially since they're $15. I'm also going to prep my hair with Matrix Oil Wonders Controlling Oil. I love serum in my hair because my hair is dry, so serum just gives it life. Serum is a good thing if you have split ends, frizzy hair, flyaways, little baby hairs. It contains them and controls them. So serum is definitely a go-to when you're doing your hair. And also heat protectant is a major go-to when you're putting heat onto your hair, because heat is just damaging it just as if a bleach would or a color would or highlights or etc. So yeah. So to first start off, I'm going to spray the Beyond the Zone heat protector in my hair. And now I am going to apply just a drop. Yeah, literally you need just a drop. Serum goes, it lasts a long time, and a little goes a long way. You don't want to apply serum to your roots because that's just a no-no. You want to only apply it to your ends so your hair doesn't look greasy. Now the fun step. I use the shine brush. I also have the wet brush. These are the best brushes. They brush through my tangles without hurting, and they're just so much better, easier to clean, very inexpensive. This one is the shine brush for dry hair, and the wet brush is for when your hair is wet, to get all those tangles out. Now you guys see what my hair looks like naturally. It is a hot, curly, big blue mess. I'm trying to get rid of the blue actually and go a different color, and that's why it looks crappy like this, but everyone loves it. So I'm gonna do my hair today and see how many people tell me they like it today. So to start off, we are going to part behind our ears. We go behind, down a little, and across. Just as so. And then you want to tie this up out of the way. I use a clip, but sometimes a clip don't hold my hair. Now I have the curler on 360. This goes up to 400, but I do not use it up to 400 because I don't like so much heat. But if your hair is not curly when you wrap it at 350, you can turn it up to 400. So to first start, we're going to take a 1-inch section, and the pieces, I want them all to go the same way. So I'm just going to wrap. Instead of wrapping like this, I twist it so it has a more tighter curl. So I twist, apply, twist, 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 hold. I should be using a glove so I don't burn myself, but when I use the glove, I honestly can't even get a grip of it or anything like that. So I just personally use my hand to hold the hair, and then you just take it out, let it sit. You don't want to start wringing your fingers through it and playing with it just yet because it hasn't even set. It's still hot. So now I'm just going to keep doing that all the way around my head. Just wrapping. I like to wrap towards the end too. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, the tighter the curls, when you wrap towards the end, and the tight and the looser they are, you go up. Now when you get back here, you definitely want to bring the curling iron around and just guess, because the curling iron is long enough so you'll know if you get to the end, you'll feel like you're hot. Then you just hold it here for approximately 10 seconds, take it out, let it fall down this side, and that's it. Now I'm going to repeat on this side. I like to take, instead of taking from the front and working back, now I'm just going to grab where I left off in the back. And now, instead of curling this way, we are going to curl backwards. We want all the curls to go in the same direction. Just as so. Push it back. Grab the next section. Ooh, that's hot in my back. My hair at the top is falling because there is so much hair. It just doesn't stay in a clip. I don't know why I try. And then this last section. Oh, I just burnt my hair. Voila. Just as so. So now I leave everything back here and I go and take my next section. That I've got up to my temples done, now we are going to worry about where our part is. If you want all your hair to go back, then just keep, now that your hair, take sections from in the back all the way up and just bring it all back, curling backwards. Now if you have a side part like personally I do, which goes this way, you want to start creating that, because with curling your hair, if I just split down the middle and curl and then later try to push it over that way, it's not going to be the same. Only because when I get to the top, I alternate my curls. So when I'm alternating my curls, and then if I flip it over, curls are just going to get wrapped up together and my hair is going to look like dreads. So what I like to do is I like to start by splitting my hair, but I still have a lot back here. So what I do is I take from approximately right here up almost to the back, just like that, and then I do the same thing on this side. I know it's not a straight line, no one's perfect, so I take a little triangle section, just as so, and then I'm gonna clip this away. So now that I have that put aside, that's my front piece, so I'll make sure that one's curled the way I want it. Now all this is gonna fall backwards. Whether it goes this way, whether it goes that way, it's all falling back. So what, oh, let me just grab a curl. So what I like to do is I like to start from the back. So what I'm going to do in the back is I'm going to just take the normal parted all the way across. And this is what I'm going to do all the way up until the clip. Now tie it off. Oh, where's my elastic? You know what, I'll just wrap it up. Just twist it and clip it aside. You'll know which one's different. If you don't and you're a person that gets confused when it comes to that, clip it up in a separate clip if you like. Make sure you got all the hair back here. And now I'm going to brush through it like all my other sections. My hair's so rough. And then we're just going to take sections half of what we took earlier. So when I grab an inch, I'm going to split it in half. And we're just going to curl like we did at the bottom. So yeah, pretty much you just curl your hair whichever way you want. This is my technique. You can curl your hair in your part. You can take smaller sections to make tighter curls, which just takes a lot longer. I did it one day and I'll never do it again. Especially if you have not so much hair. Okay, I understand you guys can, you know, curl littler pieces, or if you have thin hair. I have very thick, short hair. So this already is a big arm workout for me, and it's killing me right now. So I couldn't imagine sitting here for another hour curling each piece so small. So yeah. So this is the last piece of the section I just took out. Similar to my first hair video, but with my first hair video I did not use a wand. I actually just used a regular 1-inch curling iron. It does the trick. It just has different curls and a different effect when, you know, they're going away. The Youcurl, the curls seem to last longer in my hair with this curling iron than the other curling iron. I don't know why. Maybe just the heat or the way the curl is, because my hair is wavy, so it just stays to it. But the other curling iron, you can do almost the same thing. If you don't open the clamp, you can wrap it around for a tighter, well, it's not going to be tighter, it's going to be looser because it's 1 inch. So you can wrap it around a curling iron, any curling iron for that. You don't have to use a Youcurler. You can use the big 3-inch, 4-inch curling irons and just wrap it for those loose, big curls. Instead of clamping it and twisting and pulling down. If you don't want to do all that, just wrap it around for a different look. That's what I would say. Like I said earlier too, the closer you are to the bottom, the tighter it's going to be. And when you instead of wrapping it like you would around a normal curler, trying to keep it all flat and neat, you can just wrap this all like twisted. I like twisting it and wrapping it. It just comes out better. They're more beachier. They're not just really simple curls. So yeah. So now I'm just going to keep doing this all the way around until all the hair that is not in the front clip is curled. And if you ever see like a little piece like this just dangling out, take it and recurl it. That's just my split ends not wanting to curl today. Why? Sometimes you have to hold it close, which means burying your finger like I do, but now it's gone. So now I'm going to finish up. So now that I'm at the top section, that triangle we took out earlier, since my hair falls this way, the only thing special is instead of curling everything like this backwards, I'm going to curl it this way backwards. I'll show you one before I speed it up. I'm going to take from in the back first, and I'm going to place it sideways and roll. That's the only difference I'm doing with the top section, is I'm rolling it back this way instead of just taking it at a slant. I'm holding it a little bit longer, so that way these ones are just a little bit tighter. So see how this hair falls this way, and I would normally wrap it this way. No, I'm just going to take it straight up, right from the root, get as close as you can to the root, and just wrap. it came out, and that's how it is. Very curly, very crazy right now. You want to let it sit and cool for about 5 minutes before you start playing with it and shaking it out. So now that mine's already cooled for the past 5 minutes, I'm just simply going to flip my hair over, shake it out with my fingers. Give it some hairspray love. I personally don't use hairspray because I like my hair nice and soft and big and fluffy by itself, where it's movable all day and I don't have to worry about hairspray clumping up my hair, making my hair flake. So basically, yeah, you just play with it until you like how it is. Sometimes these curls don't like to, you know, cooperate, and I don't mind because I love my big crazy hair. You can scrunch also just like normal curls. Let's give it a little more body. And voila, guys. There is your hair tutorial on the Youcurl and tight curls on my crazy big mane. Now, do you guys see why I went the ways I did with my curling iron? Like this way, I went backwards because you don't want all the hair falling forward. You do want it to fall back like so. Just like this. Nice curls to the back, not to the front of your face. Just like on this side, everything that I did backwards is now falling nicely everywhere else. And everywhere else I did is perfect. Now, if you see any straight pieces, you can definitely go back and retouch it up real quick. Like I said, you guys can use hairspray. I personally just don't use hairspray. And that's this look. It was that simple, that easy. Just one big thing, make sure you use heat protector. It is a must when putting heat to your hair. Just like us as hairdressers, when we put color to your hair, we do as much as we can to protect it before we do that. That's pretty much it. I will be filming you guys are gonna be excited. I'm gonna be filming a 1940s look. I'm gonna do the hair and the makeup and all. Also, I will be doing a vintage Hollywood look. So with the 40s look, I'll explain a little to you guys, give you a little details. With the 40s look, it's a different hairstyle and not so much makeup. With the vintage Hollywood makeup, it's a little more dramatic, just a little, because back then they didn't do makeup as crazy as we do now. But the hair is so going to be worth to watch. So stay posted for those videos. I promised you guys a hair video, and I did it. So make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my page. Thank you, guys.